It's Grim Reaper. I got a little information over my 77 years about women. I don't know nothing about them, but I have learned a few things. For instance, here's a real good idea. Let's say that your wife puts some kind of decoration on the front door all the time, holiday, whatever. Like you walk into the house and you want to make some points with your wife, you just go over and you say, gee, I love that Easter wreath you put on our front door. It's so timely and beautiful. I don't really mean it, but you get points for it, you know. You women are not like men. Men want to make love all the time to everybody. And women, basically, not everyone, wants to make love with nobody, never. It's a big difference. You see, women seek security. I know this because every time I approach a woman in a bar, she goes, security, security. Basically, you're going to find out that there's two kinds of women exist on this earth. The younger ones who tell you what to do about everything, like you're a moron. You don't know how to do nothing. And you don't have to do what they tell you. But if you don't, woe be unto you. You will get the cold shoulder. You probably ain't going to get no nookie that night. And if by any chance what you chose to do instead of what she told you goes wrong, that will be an I told you so for the rest of your life. Okay? Now, this woman who tells you what to do, she is going to grow older, and most of them, by the time they get to, and so well named, menopause. Yeah, that should be when their factory turns into a playground, but it might or might not be. When she goes into menopause, the gal who tells you what to do turns into the woman who must be obeyed. Who must be obeyed. There's no question about it, okay? There's no discussing it. It's just the way it is. I'll give you an example. Lived in my same home since 1963. Our public supermarket is about 20 blocks away, and we've always used the same store. If my wife and I are going to the store together for some reason, God help me, and we get in the car and I'm driving and I back out and I turn to the right, my wife says to me, are you going that way? Like, I don't know how to go to Publix. Like, I might have forgot how to go to Publix. This brings up a story about a guy who's speeding at night, and he's drunk. And a red light comes on behind him, and it's a state trooper. And he says to his wife, just be quiet, I'll handle this. So the trooper comes up and he says, sir, do you realize you were doing 82 miles an hour? He said, no, I didn't. He says, that is a new car I just got, and it rides so smoothly I didn't realize how fast I was going, officer. And his wife chimes in, I told you you were going to speed and get a ticket. You were driving like A.J. Foyt. I kept yelling to him, slow down, but he never listened. Well, the officer said, you realize the tail light is out on your car? He said, oh, no, the new car, I never looked at the back. I just assumed the lights were working. He said, don't give him that story. I told you to fix that tail light. Somebody's going to wham right into the back, and it's on my side, too. But lazy you You never fix nothing, do you? The officer says, ma'am. Her husband turns and says, shut your mouth, woman. Be quiet. Officer says, oh my goodness, ma'am, does he usually talk to you that way? And she says, only when he's drunk.